Of Inoculant Gaming. Once again, back with our D&D stream. And of course, normally there'd be a Wookiee sound right now, but... Oh, there it is.
Friendly neighborhood Wookiee.
I was waiting for the words.
A friendly,
no.
I mean, in the Christmas season, we have a neighborhood wise man, too.
That's true, but what does the wise man say?
Funny.
Walk
like
one side the road safe, walk other side the road safe. Walk middle, sooner or later, just like grape.
I have another question. What does the fox say?
Well. Anyway, do you remember what happened last time?
We went shopping and we slept.
Was last time the time I spent half the episode as a sheep?
You started as a sheep.
Yes, yeah, you started
part of it.
Yeah, you were
I
mostly
started
a
as a
sheep
sheep.
for half of it. Yep.
And then we went around Central City.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe we were learning about all of the side effects of us accidentally, well, I guess intentionally.
Partially.
But,
unintentionally killing.
Maybe not perhaps the best use of our time of killing potentially helpful people.
We took down a crime boss.
He wasn't helpful.
He was doing some good, though.
No.
Stimulating the economy, maybe.
It depends on who you ask, but that's why morally gray area makes it more fun. So you're at the inn. You wake up in the morning. What do?
Brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack.
You beat me to it! Feeling like P. Diddy.
Is this what today's gonna be? Is this what today's gonna be?
Apparently.
It will be if you bring in the bards.
Partially. There
All
will be a
right,
lot
so
of random-
yeah, go ahead and pay 2 gold for the whiskey, and that's apparently what you are now going to use as your breakfast brushing
It works.
material.
I'll go ahead and pay for our rooms for the last couple of days. How much is that?
I thought we already did that before we did the.
Yeah, you already did that last time.
Okay.
Yeah, we paid for them already.
I'll have a good hearty breakfast, and I will read my book.
Of Aquan.
When I get
Also-
bored of that, I will play Pie Show.
Also, Corvus, had you eaten anything before you did the whiskey?
Probably not.
All right, go ahead and roll Constitution.
2. Oh, plus my modifier, so 12.
All right, you are slightly
Ow.
buzzed from
Was that a check or a saving throw?
Oh, good question. What is that?
It was a check.
So then 6.
Oh, you are half drunk.
Okay.
So
Does he stumble out of the room?
I mean, I'll let him be able to play up his drunkenness depending on how drunk he wants to play it.
Corvus. You're supposed to brush teeth with it. You are not supposed to drink it. You're supposed to spit out.
But that's wasteful.
But now you have all the gross stuff from your mouth in your belly.
But it's
Isn't
more.
that just what you're supposed to? Like that's how you digest food.
Isn't that more tasty that way?
I suppose I do not. I don't argue. We need to move on. We find Aang, or we wait.
Trying.
I'm tired of waiting.
I forgot what he's
Right,
even
though. Can we
doing.
get a little bit longer?
He away at island or something, I hear.
I mean, shouldn't he have been back by now? It's been like 2 days. Pushing 3.
Yeah, where's this guy again?
I do not know. That's the problem. He on island, but nobody say which one.
I thought they did.
How many islands can there be?
Uh
A lot.
huh.
I mean, but
I'm gonna
not
show
that,
you a map.
but not that many
you got this
islands.
map right here that looks like a whale's tail, and we got this other one over here. You got this big white island up here.
What you
I don't know,
talking
they're all
about,
kind of
Willis?
blurred together.
There are many,
Why are
many
they
islands. So
blurry?
we need to know specific because otherwise we go west, he come from east. You know, understand.
I want to say they did say what island he was on.
They did?
I think
I
so.
think so.
Well, then let's go.
But
I'm gonna.
he's
I did
said
get a
to be
bison
back.
whistle last session, right?
Yes.
I think that
I'm
is one of
going-
the things you bought. Yes.
I'm gonna go outside into the street when we're done eating, and I'm going to blow it.
Not so loud.
You can't hear it at all.
You can't hear it at all.
Great. Never mind.
It's like a dog whistle. Like you can't even hear it.
Now the question here: does Appa show up?
Up, dead? Maybe. I don't know how old they live to be.
No, opposite.
Actually, he
Appa-
might outlive Aang.
I feel like
I don't
Appa
know.
and Aang would probably go together. When he
No, I
died.
think Appa did die like 5 years before Aang died.
So Aang would still be alive, and so would Appa.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
All right. I guess does Appa show up?
All right, so roll.
Ooh, I get a roll.
Let's do a chance. So let's.
You're not gonna let me animal handling?
I'm gonna have it this way.
whistle.
Go ahead and
Performance?
go ahead and roll a D20. Just roll a state D20.
15. No modifiers.
Okay. All right.
What are we thinking?
So you have your bison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna say both your bison and Appa does show up.
Does that mean
Or is
Aang's
it
back?
a baby bison that we've now scarred for life and who hates us?
Oh, does that one show up too?
No, that one's too far
Way
away.
too far away. Way too far away.
You hope.
Is some-
he could be
is-
following us.
Does somebody come with Appa?
Yes.
Who?
Is it a bald boy? Well, man, at this. Well, no, he wouldn't be bald anymore.
No,
Yeah.
he's still bald.
That's part of
Oh.
his, like, monkness.
I
I'm
thought,
gonna
talk-
I thought he.
I'm gonna talk to Iroshi. I'm gonna talk to Iroshi and say, "Oh, you brought a friend. Who is this?"
Well, no, I'm gonna actually have Aang be on Appa as well, and so both
Aang would be
Aang
very
and
confused
Appa
at this point.
shows up.
I'm
And
pretty sure Aang would be very confused as why Appa is not going where Aang was telling it to
Oh.
go.
Master Aang, I am so sorry for calling you here. It was accident. I call my bison here, Iroshi.
you have a bison?
Yes, sir. I get him at Western Air Temple a few days ago. I befriend him.
And you can ride him and control him.
Yes, sir.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
19.
Yeah, because he's persuading him that he can control him,
Oh.
and so that's the persuasion part.
Yeah, does he believe
Walk
me, I
forward to
guess.
Hiroshi and start petting him.
I mean, you could roll his insight and oppose to my persuasion.
You rolled high enough. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Well, interesting. I've never seen anybody else be able to control a bison before. And
At this point, I'm going to walk up to Appa and pet him on the, I don't know, the nose, the face, or whatever, and speak with him and see if I
All
can
right.
befriend him. Not to make him mine, but just to let him know that I'm a friend of Bison and
A friend of Bison.
Go ahead and roll
An
an
ally.
animal. I'm going to have you do an animal handling check for that.
and this would be for a mount, right?
It is a mount.
I'm going to say no in this case because you're not trying to take him as your own.
23.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Appa is your friend now. He licks you. And you end up getting soaked in Sky Bison spit.
Nice.
Sky Bison slobber.
Nice. See, Master Aang, I make friend with Bison. I airbender. They like me.
Wait, you're an airbender too?
I'm gonna cast Gust at something just to blow air around.
Where have you been these last decades?
I have been in Ba Sing Se, actually. I met you once when I was studying at university, but as I spoke with you, somebody jabbed me in my side and stared at me, shaking her head, saying, "I no talk to you," so I had to leave. There were weird things going on at university some years ago.
So what you're saying is there was no war in Ba Sing Se.
You were there.
Wow.
I don't know about I don't know about war. Some weird things were happening, and I started after you left. I started looking into the Airbenders and what happened to them in the history. But all the history's been wiped out of the books. It's gone. So I ask, and they say, "Stop asking questions." And I go, "I can't stop asking questions." So I go to the temples to find answers.
Uh-huh. So what temples have you been
I'm
to?
seeing double. I'm seeing 2 bison. Did I really?
There are
drink
2
that much?
bison. There are 2 bison. This is Hiroshi. This one is
So,
Appa, or whatever
Appa.
his name is.
hi. Before we get all distracted and awesome with each other, we need your stick.
Ah, yes. See, that is next part of story.
Can you just tell us where it
Bard?
is and or give it to us, please?
A bard named Davril says we must we must collect legendary things, one from each of our worlds. Yes, these guys are not from around here. One from each of our places. Yours, the staff, is what we need to save the world. The world would be destroyed by a giant creature breaking out of its chains. I don't know much about it.
Okay. Which staff?
The staff you currently
That's-
use?
A great question.
The one you last used?
The one that was made by the Tinkerer's son, probably.
You don't have a clue.
I'm just saying, not in character. Also saying, not in character. This
I
one
also-
was taken from the Lake Lao guy.
I also wouldn't have a clue. This one was taken a Lake Lao guy.
Okay. Well,
You're
I
pointing
mean-
to Ed.
How
Oh, it's
many
Ed, I meant-
staffs do you have?
Wherever Andy is.
Oh, Andy.
I mean, I've had a few. I mean, there was a couple of staffs that were still at the Air Temple when I was a kid growing up.
We were just
And,
at the air temple. We did not see any stabs.
Excuse me, Thomas. There are 4 of them.
Wait, there are 4 of these temples?
There are 4.
of them.
Yep.
I've only been to 1 or 2 of them at this point. I'm still questing to find.
Are they all upside down?
No, that was just the upside down one's the fire one. Did you happen to meet Boomy Boom Man when you were there?
I thought he died.
Boomy boom? I do not know what you mean. There was a lot of damage, though. It looked like
Yeah.
it could use some repair.
Yeah, Boomy Boom had some fun.
It looks like the Fire Nation do not care about it.
Well, they're not supposed to. It's an Air Nation thing.
To be fair,
It's-
I didn't care about it either.
Huh.
Well, I mean, it was
To-
strange buildings
to be-
upside down.
He
and-
takes slight offense to that, by the way.
To be fair, it's really hard to get to it. Sparky Boom Man, right?
Correct.
Officially, I
Later
believe he was
changed
known as
Combustion.
Combustion. Yeah.
Yes, I know, but
Yeah, but Sokka's name for him is more fun.
exactly.
Sokka renamed him Combustion Man later too, though. Yes, he did. I just watched the entire series just to make you.
Yeah,
magic
well,
items.
he was Sparky Boom Man.
Pretty much.
Just
Anyway,
to make you some magic items. I watched the whole series.
so I mean, I've had a few. The one.
I can give you my list.
So yeah, there was potentially one or two at the air temple I grew up at. I think I lost one over in the Northern Water Tribe.
Oh, it's cold up there, from what I hear.
And then I think I lost one in the Fire Nation. And I don't think I lost any in the Earth Kingdom, though.
So
Fantastic. So the place we
he
are
had the same staff until he was killed in Ba Sing Se.
What happened to these staffs? Can you tell us where they are specifically?
The original staff he had was burned.
So
He put it in lava. And
the one in the Water Tribe, I think. I don't know. It's somewhere. When I turned into the giant fish, things went hazy, so I don't fully remember.
Giant fish, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Wait,
Uh,
giant fish.
and then yeah, the one I was surfing on it, and then I blacked out, and I think it got damaged and burned in a volcano.
How can I recover burned volcano staff?
Great question. I didn't give you the quest.
Look, the bard would not send me on one to find item that has been gone for 30 years.
Isn't that what he did with the sword with that cape?
The sword I currently have, yeah, I mean, it was lost, but it's found because I currently have it.
Yes, lost but not destroyed. Staff in
that
volcano
is-
destroyed.
I mean, yeah, but especially if it's made of wood.
Oh, so probably not that one. What is one you most recently use? And why don't you have it?
I mean, I've developed some new techniques and trying to keep a staff that'll hold my body weight for that. I've kind of gotten a lot bigger since I've last used a few of those. And so they would now to be at least 12 feet tall to hold my weight.
Didn't you write Davril Levine's name in your little book? Can't we just ask him?
I can.
Which staff?
Okay, I will open up my book. Hold on.
Question: can other people use your book?
Wait, why are you writing down in a book, and how is that going to help?
I send a message to the bard who sent me on quest. He magically hear what I write in his head. Sound just like Iroh. I'm gonna write in the book and say, "Good, whatever time of day it is for you, Davril." I get what?
That's what it says.
I don't know how many words I get, but it doesn't matter. I can recast it. Whatever time of day it is for you, Davril. Which staff of Aang
Am I looking for?
do we need? Question mark.
Please don't say the one made of wood.
They're all made of wood.
You're giving him ideas, Ed.
He responds with the legendary one.
The one that
Is-
dispenses snacks.
Is it one lost in water tribe, lost in volcano, lost in where did you say? Was it Kaiushi Island? Because you were acting like a big fish or something?
No, Northern Water Tribe.
Okay, we will follow that lead. I will tell Aang what he says, or actually show him on the paper. And
Well, no,
see,
no,
see,
it was no. The Northern Water Tribe was the one other because they said there was
The
one in
big
the Northern
fish.
Water Tribe, one in one of the air temples, or one
Mm-hmm.
at the Fire Nation.
oh, the one in the air temples is the one I was missing.
Yeah. So.
Quick question.
Do you have a guess which one of these three it would be? Davro?
Davril's gonna say, if I knew which one it was, I would have already gotten it.
Okay, so I say process of elimination. The closest one to us is in Northern Water Tribe. You guys ready for ice and snow?
No.
No.
I thought the closest would be the Fire Nation. We just came from that way.
Oh, Fire Nation is much farther than Western Air Temple. It's further south and west. It's over big water.
We just went over big water.
Oh, we have bison.
I
So
want to do
we're
an
going
insight
to-
check to see whether he's actually saying that because it's closer or because he doesn't want to go to the Fire Nation.
Believe me, I'm not rolling a deception check.
You're saying
You're
which
funny.
one's closer?
I believe the closest one to our current location is the one in the Northern Water Tribe.
16 on my insight.
He does believe that the closest one is the Northern Water Tribe.
Aang, are you willing to come with us?
It would make story believable.
Why would I need to come with you?
Because it's your staff? Saving the world? Isn't that kind of your thing?
Yeah, but
You are the Avatar.
I save
mean,
this
is my
world.
armor
I
gonna
don't
be
save
okay
all
at
worlds.
No.
Yeah, by saving this world, you save all worlds.
Okay, save the cheerleader, save the world.
All right, go ahead and
Yes.
roll. Go ahead and roll a persuasion, Ed.
All right.
That's going to go well.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, to use... Oh, I have inspiration. I'll use that.
You have to do it before you roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
haven't rolled yet. Nat 20.
29.
Yes!
And that is why I would have made him roll with disadvantage.
Okay. So, how about this? I won't go with you on your quest,
You'll
but
write a letter.
when you need me, I'll be there.
How do I get a hold of you? Ooh, I have an idea. Write name in book for me, please. Yeah.
All right, for the nat 20, I'll let him write his name in your book.
We recently
How many people
Weird.
are in your book now?
leveled up to where we now have a +4.
4. Yes.
So I
Yeah.
should be able to have 4 people.
Okay.
I have already erased what's his pants, Radagast, because he was more the brown. And for those of you watching, he was super high on mushrooms when he wrote his name down. Couldn't even write it right, and so it half of the time worked when I sent a message to him. So I have, I believe, nobody from Ed's World. I have.
No. You
Prince-
erased him.
Is it King Caspian?
Yeah. King Caspian, not
I have
Prince.
King Caspian. I'll go, when we go back to your world, I'll get another person. I have King Caspian. I have.
Andy's Steven? Isn't it Steven?
Is his name Steven?
Yes.
I have no finger Steven.
No,
He has one.
He has a thumb. He has a thumb and some pincher claws that we crafted him.
Yeah. We made a prosthetic.
So he can.
I will
actually continue his job.
cast restoration on him at some point, with wish.
Greater restoration.
Like regrow your fingers.
Oh, regeneration.
Regeneration. Thank you. Anyway, I could. I have Steven. I have
He will probably freak
Davril,
out too, you know.
and I have Caspian. So this would be my 4th, I think.
You
Yeah,
also did
Dagger.
Anya, but we could take someone off, I guess.
Oh, we added Anya. Well, I don't even know where she is right now. Did we leave her
in your world?
Yes. We left
Yeah.
our boat and hope she gets away from Mr.
Davy Jones.
Davy Jones, who turned to gold and his thong as we left.
You know, I'm sorry, but I think Aang is more helpful in this moment. We either get rid of Anya or Caspian,
Even.
Anya's his GS?
his fiance.
King Caspian, I would not say we should get rid of because he does have access to an army if we need it.
Yeah, we could call an army.
Does he have a means of transporting that army?
Anya's as powerful as an army.
How was that?
I don't know.
Because
I didn't say
D&D
that.
characters at high level are very powerful.
Well, I mean, at that point, we're going to be as powerful as an army.
All
Okay,
right.
I would say let's get rid of Anya, keep Caspian, and I will scratch her name off, and I will ask Aang if he will please kindly write his name into my book.
And because
And
of
the shopkeeper is more useful to have than Anya?
That is for abuse, I'm sure.
Well,
We don't abuse Steven. I don't know what you're talking about.
but Steven actively believes I'm a ghost at this point. Okay, so I mean, it's Steven or Anya. I mean, Andy, it's your call. It's your family.
I feel like we've got to keep Steven just for the giggles.
He's also running your business for you. I mean, that's important. I know
Oh.
your fiance is important, but both
Well,
are
the way I
important.
see
And
it-
who do you trust more?
Oh, I definitely trust Anya more.
That's why you need to keep tabs on Steven.
Considering Steven can't even keep his hands safe. But the way I see it, Steven's mouth works just fine. We can always have him contact Anya if we need it.
That's a good point. Steven honestly has been really good value because you sell meat by the pound. He's adding pounds. Ounces. He's adding ounces to the meat he's selling. So he's making you money.
So are you saying that he's tipping the scales with his fingers?
Yes. That's so bad. Oh, focus. All right, so we'll erase Anya. We'll go ahead and ask Aang if he'll put his name kindly into my book. Can we just use the 29 that we just got on the persuasion?
I mean, I'm using that as yes. He's gonna write his name down in your book.
Okay.
Because-
And then
Are we
I
gonna
guess
test-
we'll gather cold weather supplies and like some heavy coats and stuff from a shop.
Okay.
How much ever gold that costs. And then we will.
Let's go 10 for the party.
I'll pay for it, and let's load up on the bison and make.
So wait, we're going to the
tracks.
cold. We're going to the cold places.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
I would like to buy some cold weather.
We just did.
He just
I bought
did
that
for the
everybody.
party.
Okay.
Is my armor gonna hold up okay in the snow?
I don't know. Will it?
I've never really seen snow. What is this snow?
You haven't seen snow?
There's snow in Narnia.
Yeah, there was a
really much
lot
snow.
of it when you were young, or was that way before you were born? No, that's way before you were
Way
born.
before.
Hundreds of years. Yeah. Okay.
You
You have seasons though.
You've seen snow in like the tops of mountains.
I've never been in it.
Okay, that's fair.
I've seen it, but I've never been in it.
Okay, it is white. It is.
Is it?
I think like Baker, right? It's white, powdery like sugar, and very cold.
Is it wet?
Yes.
Can be.
Oh, so getting that in the joints of my armor will probably damage it. So I have to be very careful in this.
Mm-hmm.
Probably good plan.
You don't have magic armor, do you?
I don't. I have a magic shield.
Which works great for a sled.
It would make an awesome sled.
I mean, if we have plenty of time, I guess we can try sledding on my shield if you really want to try.
Aang, are you sure you don't want to come? We sled on shield.
No,
Does
it's much
Aang
more. It's much more fun to just penguin slide yourself. I did that a
Good
lot.
point. At this
Penguins are big
point,
enough for that? They're like that big.
Yeah, the
at
last
this point,
time
I'm not.
Go ahead.
I'm not holding back anymore. I'm going to start levitating. I have levitate at will, so I'm going to just start hovering.
All right. How are you doing that?
I airbent. Duh.
What technique?
I learned many techniques. There was a guru write in book release your earthly tether, and
Wow,
you know
would.
you've read the one. I'm sure it's in the air scrolls.
You would bring that up.
Which one?
There are many. I forget. I forgot his name.
It's in Korra. I did not watch Korra.
It's in Monk Yatsu.
Right? Yeah, it sounds about right.
Something
It's
like
one
that.
guru on the Eastern Air Temple one that's teaching him to open the gates.
All right. Well,
To release his
we will
chi.
need to talk more about that when you get back. But for now, safe travels and good luck.
Many blessings. Thank you, sir. Also, you play Show? We play later.
Not my favorite, but I can play, yeah.
Dude, I could play Show with Aang.
Why don't we just find this Iroh person and you play with him? You've been talking about him a few times.
I don't know how to get to Spirit World.
Wait, Iroh's in the spirit world?
We have
Yes.
Aang.
Iroh is in Spirit World with my patron
Aang is the very bridge between the worlds.
at this point.
So I do have a slight question.
Okay.
So Zephyrus, you cannot beat your pet monkey, but you think you can beat the hero of the world in a board game?
Fair question.
Best question ever.
Wait, how does Aang feel about seeing Momo and Momo?
I'm gonna gust Corvus over.
Wouldn't
This
that be
probably
two
won't work
Momos?
on you, but it would be a strength saving throw.
All right, Corvus.
What is the spell save?
17.
9.
All right, you
You
push.
Over on his
Yep.
butt.
You
Now you get
fall
knocked
over. I'm gonna knock you on your butt. That was a little rude. Also, I make a Momo appear, and then it's okay, buddy.
It was a compliment to Momo.
That is true, but he didn't hear it.
Do you want
Yeah,
me to
wouldn't
repeat
there
it?
be two Momos
Nope,
now?
it's okay. Let's move on. Hey, look, bison. Are you ready or not? Yip yip.
All right, so everyone gets on, and you start flying to the Northern Water Tribe.
Water.
How far of a trip is this?
Probably.
It's going to be at least a couple days.
Oh, we get to go meet Princess Yue.
What?
I mean,
Boy.
not really.
No?
We get to see Princess Yue better in the Northern Water Tribe without all these lights.
Not sure that's how that works.
What's someone trying to stream?
The map.
I'm showing the map.
Oh, okay.
All right, now we're heading north.
Yep.
Are we going to the Northern Air Temple or actual Northern Water Tribe?
Northern Water Tribe.
Oh.
Although half of these things don't exist yet.
Yeah, it's true.
Because, like, prison doesn't exist.
What doesn't exist?
The White Lotus
doesn't
prison.
exist.
It doesn't?
Not
It's
yet.
not populated with inmates if it is.
I don't think it exists yet because Aang didn't build a prison.
There were like 4 White Lotus prisons, though.
But
Anyway, we're heading north with our mammoth thing.
your sky
Our
bison.
mammoth thing.
It looks like a mammoth.
So,
It's like an elephant. The short
Yeah,
tongue.
it looks
smells
like
like
an
a mammoth.
elephant.
How would you know what mammoths smell like? Have you killed one?
No.
Pete's eaten all sorts of extravagant meats.
who's
But-
doing the green line? I'm confused. Anyway,
Who do you think?
oh, of course, got it.
There's only one.
There can be only one. Yeah, so I'll say the first day you spend flying, you can make it to around the Suoku Spa.
Whoa, what's going on?
Gesundheit.
What spa?
The Suoku Spa.
Suoku Spa.
Like you're gonna be on the edge of the water.
I see it. I found it.
So
What do we see here? Is there anything for us to do?
Is there actually anything here yet, or is this something in the future?
I don't remember. I don't have it all memorized. The problem is we're halfway between 2 things.
Yeah.
It's a village resort. It fell under Fire Nation control in the 100-Year War, so it
would
is
exist.
definitely
It is
existent.
around. Okay.
all right. So
Uh-huh.
Is it now back to Earth's nation control, or
I would say it's
mixed?
Well, when Zuko and Iroh were here, they were recognized as royalty, and they were given respect for that.
I would say it has gone back to Earth Kingdom, but only because it's colored in green on the map, so that's why I'm giving it to the Earth Kingdom.
Yeah, I would think it's Earth Kingdom. All right. I have my Earth Kingdom robes. Plus, I can color them any color I desire anyway.
I'm
I walk up to the door.
Okay.
just big armor with a shield and a blue cloak.
Please.
on.
Okay, not to the DM, to party. Do you guys want me to cast Seeming on you before we enter? Or do you feel good with how you look?
What?
I'm fine.
What does seeming do?
I can make you look like anything I want, as long as you have 2 legs and 2 arms, and you're like...
Wings and
Why would I need to look like something else?
He's human. He's fine.
Yeah, you're human. I make you
I'm
guys look
only
a little bit more
human.
like you.
I mean, all of you
After
are fine, other than me.
I can make you look like you fit in with the ropes and stuff. The problem
Oh,
is his
you're-
armor clanks.
I don't care.
So,
What are
do you
they
think
gonna
you
do
could
to
make
me?
me look like Davy Jones?
What would that? Why?
Yes.
Why would you want to do that?
We should definitely do that when we find Davy next time. It'll confuse the rest of the party with which one to attack.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess we'll be all right. So you just keep your armor on. I'm
fine, yeah,
gonna
I've
show
got a
up.
blue cloak. I'll just cover up in my cloak so I don't have armor on.
I'm gonna show up, knock on the door, and ask them if we can have refuge here for the night. We are paying guests, customers. Looks like this. Without the ad.
Wait, what?
I said it looks like this.
What is this?
It's I'm streaming. Oh, it's not. It's not on top of
no,
it. Dang
It's
it.
not on top of it. Nope.
Dang it.
Good try.
Never mind. I thought I was streaming the screen and not the browser. I'm streaming the browser.
Welcome guests. How long will you be staying with us?
Oh, Konbonwa. We stay one night. We heading north toward cold. We want
The
one
water
last night
tribe?
of warm, nice treatment. Yeah,
Is this a spa?
I could use
This-
a massage.
This is a spa, yes.
I will take the full, like, if the king were going to come here and get a treatment, that's what's happening.
Okay.
How much
Yes,
does it cost?
So
I think we all want that. We have money. We pay.
So you
will
all
not be doing that.
so you want our
I-
deluxe package?
Not with them, but yes.
What? You don't like our company?
Oh, I do, but I've had a lot of it lately.
We are stronger
Well,
together. What if we get attacked by
Who's gonna attack us at a spa?
ninjas?
Do ninjas exist in your world?
I don't know.
Yes, they do.
Anyway, if they do, I can take them on.
All right. Well,
But that doesn't help us if they attack him.
Well, I guess it's true. Just stay in earshot.
let's see. The deluxe package
You're still
is
13. Stay in earshot.
You are
The del-
13.
the deluxe package is 15.
15?
15 gold.
I can handle
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think we really just need this right now.
My character will not be partaking.
I'll pay my full 15. Thomas, you stay with me.
Okay. I'll come with you.
What is the package? Well, I guess I'll do the 15. I guess.
I don't
All
like
right.
setting down all of my weapons and magical items. Having you in the room would make me feel better.
Just put them in the bag.
that. I'll keep a wand with me, but I'll set my staff down.
All right.
I have to take off my cloak of displacement so they can massage me.
Which is why I'm not removing my armor, because it would be very awkward for them to start massaging a red person.
But I can strip completely naked and make it look like I still have clothes on.
All right. So who's doing the deluxe package?
The three of them.
All right. So, do you want to start with the bath first or the massage first?
Bath.
Bath.
Oh yeah, Beth first.
All right. So you all go into the deluxe package actually includes a mud bath. So they have
Oh,
special
nice.
mud specifically from the palace at Bong Sing Se.
When I hear bath, I think clean, not mud.
You'll clean
See,
after.
the mud
it's
is
okay.
first. And
The mud's
then
first,
the water bath,
then the water
and
cleans
then
the
you
mud.
go
Look.
massage.
Look, you order the deluxe package. You let them do whatever they need to do. You will not regret.
I said if the king came here, what would he do?
You would do
That
this.
means if the king don't want to get dirty, he doesn't have to.
Okay.
It's up to
skip it.
you. I'm gonna jump in.
I'm just
gonna
gonna
jump in.
enjoy watching you guys just and make fun of you potentially.
I'm gonna mold earth and make funny shapes.
I'm gonna press to digitize your face to clean it.
Hey, look! I made Elwin's son.
I don't actually know if I can do that.
As you molded the earth, I'm just gonna cut it in half with my sword.
An object. Your face is an object.
I'll allow it for flavor. Yep. So you do the mud
Are
bath.
they all weirded out by us? Just he molding earth and then me cutting it in half.
No, because they get earthbenders all the time. So for them, that doesn't make a difference.
Just wait till I shape water,
That will freak them out. Yes.
and then I can air dry myself.
Like I said, that will freak them out.
I can still cast anything that doesn't take and the M, correct? If I don't have my wand?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
mold
actually
earth
not
is
all-
somatic opponents, so I just did the movement and it worked.
Just shape, wave your hands in the shape you want to.
Yeah, I checked that before I cast it, but that's definitely a thing.
So, you finish with the
I guess
mud
I need
bath.
to unequip all my items.
Is there a
Like-
sauna here?
There is a sauna, yes.
Is that part of the deluxe package?
That is, yeah, everything's a part of the deluxe package. Why would we call it the deluxe package and leave anything out?
I was just never mind. You'll see later. I'll just stay here quiet.
Do you
All
have
right.
my backpack and other equipment, Thomas?
Yeah, I do. I don't like putting it on my character, but I do have it with me.
Will you grab my wand of magic detection and
Did we
Wait around.
recently level up?
To level 12.
It was pretty recently, yeah. We double
I
leveled.
rummage through, I say, wand of magic detection, reach into the bag of holding and pull it out. I'll give it to you.
I use a charge to cast detect magic in the area.
You see a lot of magical crap that we have.
Yeah, pretty much everybody in the party, you see their stuff glowing. That's about it.
That's
Whose
normal,
stuff
though.
is glowing?
All of our stuff.
All of our stuff.
Why is it glowing?
Magical.
Because it's
Because he casts
magical.
magic detection.
Because he casts
Oh.
detect magic.
Fair.
So you finish with the mud bath.
Are
You
my
move-
fingers glowing?
No.
I don't have magic fingers.
You're not
No,
a magical person.
Well,
You're a
isn't
13.
it magical item?
Yeah.
I know.
Well, it's
I'm being
items
silly.
or spells that have been cast in the area, or magical effects.
Not an actual person.
Yeah, like if
Oh.
I approached a church with a holy aura or whatever around it, sanctuary or whatever, I should be able to
You would detect that.
figure it out. Not the sanctuary spell, obviously, whatever it's called, holy something. Yeah, but
There is an image of Radagast bathing with you in the mud.
that did happen.
Oh, why is he here? Get him away. He's kooky.
Oh, you're using your minor illusion on me.
No.
Major illusion.
Major illusion on me?
Silent image.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
Who
That's
invited
a-
him?
You're using spell slots for this?
Nope. I took Eldritch
Oh,
invitation.
adept.
Yeah.
I'm all for this.
So, yeah, you end up seeing...
I remember why I did it now.
Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's missing people in
Because I
Right
can
again.
force wild magic for free now.
Mm.
Of course.
Oh, good. Now wild magic is going to be going off while we're in a sauna.
I
This did poorly.
hadn't triggered my Tides of Chaos.
So, does that mean you're doing wild magic right now?
No, not now.
Oh, okay.
But if I wanted to, I could use Tides of Chaos to, I don't know, perform something per se. Let's say do a little dance, get down tonight.
Wow.
I roll an 18 on my dance,
Okay.
and then I
Yeah.
will
Yeah, just stay in the mud.
What did
I
you
will
roll on your make a
silent
little
image dance part. You know what? It will be his fiance's dance party. Dancing with me.
Oh, that's low.
That is low.
But in doing so, it would trigger wild magic.
All right, let's see it.
Don't blow up the spa.
70 is not the explosion.
Wait,
For
which
1
one?
minute, a random creature becomes invisible at the beginning of each round. The invisibility lasts indefinitely, only ending at the end of each round. So every 6 seconds, someone else is turning invisible. For a minute
Okay.
straight.
Which
Does
one
the
was that
person
one? Which-
beforehand lose the invisibility, or do they maintain
Yes.
it? So each round, someone else is turning invisible while
Wait.
one pops off.
Becomes invisible at the beginning of each round.
Wait,
Oh no,
which-
it just
which-
lasts for the full minute. I guess it just one by one everyone turns invisible.
Which
Oh, no.
one?
At the end of each round. So no, every 6 seconds someone else turns invisible.
Okay, so it's just like one person and one person only turns invisible every 6 seconds.
Yep.
Which
Lovely.
number was that?
70.
70. That's kind of a fun one. So who's gonna go first? Who's getting what number assigned to them?
Well, I mean, there's 4 people in the room.
Well, plus the people running the spa who are watching and telling what to do.
All right, let's do, in this case,
6,
yeah, let's do a D6.
2 attendants, and the 4 of us.
And let's do the attendants 1 and 6. So that means 2 is Elwin, 3 is Corvus, 4 is Zephyrus, and 5 is Thomas.
There we go.
So, Elwin, go ahead and do the first roll.
5. Me.
So, Thomas becomes invisible.
Where'd he go? I knew something was up. They're after us. Something's going to happen.
Hey, I'm still here. I can see
Oh.
you.
Where are you?
The same spot I was standing before. I haven't moved.
Question, DM.
I'm still dancing.
Is my detect magic still up?
It lasts for
Yes.
Am I detecting him?
I mean, I'm wearing the shield and the cloak, which is magical. So I'm.
So
He has magical items. I should see them.
yes, you can-
Well, it would tell you
Illusion magic is on.
it's illusion magic. Yeah.
It also to show you that I'm covered in like a bluish or yellow aura, I guess, of illusion magic.
Oh, so I guess technically you would disappear, because anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible.
Yeah.
So I would
Yes.
even say it's invisible even to your detect magic spell.
No, it would still be invisible. It would still be
No,
invisible.
he would be able to detect it. He just can't see it.
Oh, okay, then
He'd be able to tell psychically or whatever. There's illusion magic happening over that direction.
that works.
Can you
All
not
right.
see me, Zephyrus? I'm standing right here.
All right, next person.
I will take a glob of mud and toss it in his general direction.
And as
All
soon
right.
as it hits him, it disappears.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
Attack?
It's
Not
with
you.
disadvantage because he is
It's-
invisible.
And an improvised
however-
weapon. So disadvantage twice, but
Improvised weapons are disadvantage? I
No,
thought they
they're
just
not.
didn't get proficiency.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
You don't get proficiency.
But anyways, that would be a 17 to hit.
Nope. I'm
So
standing here in full armor and my shield, bro. You're not hitting me with mud.
yep, the mud just flies right over his head. Nothing happened. It
He's
sticks to the wall though, with a good plop.
Well, the
Just-
thing is, it might hit him. It just wouldn't do any damage.
just to clarify. Me and
Oh.
Invisible Man are the only ones not in the mud, right?
You didn't get in the mud.
Correct.
No.
So your second roll was a 5, right? So that's also Thomas again.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Can I just roll again?
Yeah, go ahead.
If it's another 5,
3.
All right.
I think that
So
was
that's-
Orbit.
Yep, Corvus is 3.
I have an important question. He's in mud, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Does it just look like a void in the mud since he's invisible?
Yes. What are the 2 attendants with
Yes.
us reaction to all of this? I went invisible, stayed invisible. Mud was flown in my direction, is now on the wall or like rolling down my shield. And then the person who flung mud is now invisible.
So far they are just very confused, but
I'm also
Say-
dancing with somebody who wasn't there before.
True.
I'm going to throw mud again.
okay.
This time-
I'm gonna tip the attendants 2 gold pieces.
You're naked.
It's in my bag over there.
The one that
You mean the one I'm
Thomas
standing by?
is holding and is also invisible now too.
Okay, Thomas,
No, not
son,
more. I'm
will you
not
please? Please give these fine ladies, I assume ladies, I don't know, it could be.
We're all men. I'm assuming it's a guy.
Yeah,
attendant.
okay.
I'm going to say it's a
Guys,
guy
there
as
are two
well.
attendants. Are there two guys? One guy, one girl?
All right.
No, 2 guys in this
Thomason.
room.
Will you give these gentlemen a little bit of a tip from me for dealing with the mess that we're making?
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea since someone can't help but throw mud, which is now gone because I don't see him where he'd go.
As he says that, I throw mud at him.
All right, what's
23 to hit.
That one actually will hit me. It hits me right in the face.
all right? You you do have a spot of mud.
But as soon as it hits his body, it disappears.
No, he's
I'm
Carrying or wearing it?
yeah, but I
I'm
thought we
visible.
determined the invisibility ends as soon as someone else goes invisible.
Yes. Corvus is now invisible. I'm visible. So I came back being visible. Now Corvus is invisible.
All right, go ahead.
The mud made you appear.
Go ahead and roll for the next one.
I'm gonna just slouch
I
down
will-
into the mud.
I will give the 2 attendants like 3 gold.
5 again.
Oh, Thomas is back invisible.
I'm just gonna go completely head under in the mud and just relax inside of it, 100%.
Until they tell you to get out. To go to the next phase.
Which he
of the
won't be able to hear.
You don't have to breathe, do you?
No,
No, he doesn't.
Will that set off the 2 attendants even more?
Well, I mean, let's wait for, he can probably hold his breath for a good 30 seconds, so we have to wait for 30 seconds to pass, which is like 7 more dice rolls for invisibility.
Are you guys not going to tell them that I can hold my breath indefinitely?
Oh no,
Nope.
we will not say a word.
Oh, poor
you know,
them. I'm going to
we're-
cause a heart
We're
attack.
probably all like confused at what's going on as well, so it's not gonna pop into our minds like, oh yeah, he can breathe indefinitely, by the way. So he's fine, don't worry about him being completely submerged in mud.
Next roll for invisibility.
Are we going to do this for the whole minute?
Uh-huh. You did wild magic.
2.
We're doing wild magic.
Back to Corvus.
No. Yep. No, 2 is Elwyn. 3 was Corvus.
Oh. Oh, two Zil. Okay.
So Elwyn
Elwyn's
becomes...
Elvin is now invisible, dancing.
Yep.
I'm going to sleight of hand try to take names are escaping me. Blue Man's Zephyrus's purse out of his bundle of clothes.
All right, go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
I will use Tides of Chaos.
So I guess with advantage.
Not 20. I'm not adding it to mine. I'm just taking it for the moment.
All right, so while you're
I have
invisible...
what would that be though? What was that roll?
27?
Okay, it beats my 21. You're fine.
For what?
Perception to see if I see you doing this, even though you're invisible.
Yeah. No, he ends up reaching his hand in and then takes
Wouldn't
hold
I
of
see it?
Zephyrus's coin purse. And it just
Wouldn't I
ends
see it
up...
then floating away?
No, because once it's in his
No, as soon as
possession,
he
it
picks
turns
up,
invisible.
It becomes invisible.
Oh.
For 6 seconds.
Correct. So...
As he's reaching in, 1, 2, grabs it, 3, 4, pulls it out, 5, 6. Next person.
let's do the next roll and see.
As he's pulling it out of the bag.
Yeah.
1.
One of the attendants.
So one of the attendants goes invisible, and
he pops invisible, holding the bag right in front of my face. I'm like, you put that back.
No.
Yeah.
I rolled not 20. I can pocket it pretty quick.
I don't think you'd be invisible that whole way. You do pocket it quick, but you are standing right in front of Thomas.
Doesn't mean he noticed me.
I mean, I have a passive perception of 20.
I rolled a 27.
My check was
Thomas
20.
is Thomas is like, what? And Owen's like, hi.
Boo!
13-year-old kid just jumps on you.
Do you actually try to scare me?
Yes.
What would that roll be?
I guess it's intimidation.
It's intimidation.
Intimidation, yeah.
Would that be contested or just
7.
straight up? No, you don't scare me at all.
Yeah, no.
I just stand there, cross my arms, like, what did you do? I know you did something. If you took anything from either me or Zephyrus, you put it back.
I'm making it seem as if
Hey,
I-
why did you leave me off that list?
You have your own stuff. I don't know where you put your stuff. I'm in charge of my stuff and Zephyrus' stuff. You did not
I'm
give me
making
yours.
it
I am not in charge of
seem
it.
as if my whole intention of being over there was just to scare you, which I guess would be a deception roll.
Probably.
Sure.
Wow, 12.
My passive and insight is 15, so you don't even beat my passive insight. I've got my eye on you, young one.
All right, next
The
invisibility.
thing is, though, in this instance, you're actively looking, so I don't think you'd use your passive.
4.
Yeah,
Not for perception, insight.
I don't remember who 4 is.
4 is Zephyrus.
Zephyrus turns invisible, and
Under the mud.
You don't
he's
even know
under the
invisible.
mud, so nobody knows, but everyone has appeared.
I'm
Is
gonna
it
start
now-
blowing bubbles under the mud. Looks like it's boiling.
Wouldn't it now be time to switch from mud bath to water bath?
Not yet. I'm gonna have the whole invisibility happen here because it's only 60 seconds. So
Well, I guess that's true. It hasn't been that long in the mud bath. I don't know how long they normally last.
I would like to cast Silent Image to make at least a small section of the mud look
where
like it's
Zephyrus-
boiling.
The mud where Zephyrus
didn't
was.
Zephyrus already do that?
No, he was blowing bubbles out.
Right, to make it look like it was boiling.
No, I would say make a silent image of Zephyrus' back as he drowned in the mud laying like, you know.
Was he actually doing that, making it look like it boiled?
Yes.
Yeah, he was blowing bubbles to make it look like that.
Oh. Then in that case, I will make a silent image of a
Shark.
dead
in the water. In the mud.
Zephyrus
Shark in the mud.
floating on top of the mud.
Okay, you have an image of a dead Zephyrus in white or in normal form or
Normal,
blue
yeah.
form. Okay.
Which will trigger
Blue form is normal form.
wild magic.
All right, wild magic again, and go ahead and roll the dice for me. What dice roll is this again?
63 is
No, no.
the dice number.
No,
Oh,
which
for the
one?
invisibility.
Zephyrus again. Number 4.
Zephyrus is invisible.
Fog cloud. I don't know what that is.
So they're gonna think I'm dead in the water, and even if they dove into the water, they would not find me. The water, the mud.
What number was it?
3? 63. I cast fog cloud centered on myself. I create a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on me, and it spreads around corners, and its area is heavily obscured. It lasts until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses it.
Or an hour.
So for the next hour, there's heavy fog.
So heavy fog, and
I didn't know this was the sauna part as well.
the attendants say, "Did one of your friends die? Excuse me, sir. Are you alive?" You hear?
They can't see him anymore.
They can't. They hear nothing. They try to
Do
go.
I hear nothing?
Like
It was just on the mud.
as the image of him appeared on top of the mud, then
Fog.
suddenly the whole area is just fogged over and no one can see their hand in front of their face.
Yep. So they Are you still alive, sir? Sir?
Do I hear
Probably
anything?
is.
You hear...
Zephyrus, are you alive?
Zephyrus, you hear...
Muffled voices.
Yep. That's all you hear is muffled voices in the mud.
I feel like that might be enough to get me to come out. Just to be like, oh, is it time to move on?
Your call?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop up at this point.
All
I
right.
feel like they're calling me like, hey, time to go, dude.
I rolled another 4, so he's still invisible.
Yep. Do I notice that I'm invisible?
You wouldn't know.
I would say no, you don't notice you're invisible.
You're covered in mud.
Somebody
in-
clean me off. It's time to go. Where we go
Okay, you're
next?
covered in mud. You wouldn't know that you're invisible yet.
Right. So I say, somebody clean me off. Where we go next?
8,
Oh,
9.
wait, you're alive?
Yes, of course I'm alive. I was just having a good little.
By the way, you
relaxing-
can't see anything because fog is everywhere. So it's heavily
Where
obscured.
are all of you? Why is it so foggy in here?
They turned the sauna on too early.
I'm not ready for that. I'm still covered in mud. Can't you see?
No,
No.
no one can see anything.
Let-
It's fog is
See
everywhere.
anything.
Last roll is a 6.
One of the
So
other
one of the
attendants.
attendants turns invisible and
attendant,
Sapphire.
Zephyrus, get rid of the fog. I know you can do it.
What can I do without my items?
Can you do any sort of gust without your wand?
Let me look.
I
if
don't
can
think
do-
Gust is going to do it. It says moderate or greater.
Yeah,
Gust?
I'm with that. It would need to be
Oh.
stronger than Gust.
Thomas, do you have my wind fan? The fan. Where is it?
The fan. I say, wind fan. Reach my hand into the bag of holding, and it comes to my hand, and I don't see where you are. Where do I toss it?
Just in the mud.
Mud was.
I don't remember where the mud was.
Can I see at least 1 or 2 feet in front of me?
Whatever heavily obscured is.
I would say
Highly
like
obscured
1
is
foot.
Nothing.
Oh, if it's heavily obscured, yeah, then nothing. You can only see like less than 6 inches.
Well, can I use the fan to make wind, or does it have to be you?
It
Well,
probably needs
read
a
the
tune.
spell. Read the item. Does it require attunement? Can anyone do a type?
While holding this fan, you can use an action to cast Gust of Wind spell from it.
Gust of wind is...
Much stronger than Gust.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a different spell.
It's level 2 spell. It's not a cantrip.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
probably
line of
high enough.
it's a line of 60 feet, 10
Strong
feet
wind.
wide.
It can blow people back 10 feet.
Yeah.
It's strong.
Fog cloud's only a first level.
So can I cast whatever the spell is to get rid of all this fog, or do you have to do it?
Yes, you wave the fan. It does the thing.
Okay, I waved the fan around trying to get rid of the fog. Does it cast the spell?
I'm gonna say it does cast the spell.
The fog disperses.
He should roll something to see if he's accidentally aiming at somebody.
Yeah, he
Yep.
might knock us back 10 feet.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Granted, I was standing in front of him.
Yep. Go ahead and
I probably
roll.
might smack you with the fan.
Go ahead and roll. We're gonna do a same D6, and whichever one it
as
lands
D6.
on, that's the way you're aiming.
I got a 6.
So you're aiming.
Or
end
a
up-
10, then.
you
The
end
one
up
who's
aiming
invisible?
the one who's invisible. You're aiming at somehow by accident.
Roll a
And,
strength saving throw for him.
He's probably gonna fail. He's probably a commoner.
What is the DC going to be on this?
Whatever your spell save is, isn't it? Or would it be my spell save?
It'd be your spell save.
So it's
I
16.
think items often have their own.
Oh. Unless it says on the spell itself.
It says they have to do a strength saving throw. Oh, yeah, hold on. I need to look at the item. It's a DC 13.
Oh, they rolled a 19, so they're fine.
Nice.
They
Not
would-
blown
they would-
back, and it's
on mine.
15 feet, not 10.
But the
I
fog.
put the fan back in the bag.
All right, promise me you don't use the fan until the sun rises tomorrow.
I'm not going to use it ever again.
I hear it's
your
dangerous.
item.
You can break it.
I'm not going to use it. It's your item. I just was trying to get rid of this sauna fog so we could see what's going on.
And yeah, they then say, all right, if you're gonna be this interesting for every bath, these baths are gonna be weird.
I promise we are the most interesting group you've ever had.
And they bring you into a very
water bath.
warm water bath.
I will get.
Am I still naked?
Yeah,
Are you still
would-
naked? It is your choice.
Yep.
Then, yep.
Old man have no shame.
You know,
Old men don't have any shame.
my robe is magical, so it's resistant to water damage, anyways. Correct?
It would be resistant to
can't
all
take
damage,
water
technically.
You're gonna ruin your enjoyment.
Why would you take a robe in the bath?
That's how some people bathe.
No, true.
I will take everything off and then put the robe back on and wear the robe into the bath.
All right. And, yeah, it ends up being
13-year-old boy.
It's very
Huh?
warm.
The 13-year-old boy.
It's very warm and very relaxing. And they have
I'm a little self-conscious about my body.
At that age, yeah, I probably would be.
Mm-hmm.
and
I'm actually 20 still.
In your mind,
um
I'm just glad I'm 63 and not 123.
and it's very warm.
I'm a spring chicken.
And yeah, that ends up lasting. This one, they're gonna have you soak for a while, so it's gonna be at least an hour.
who's
Okay.
starting shenanigans in the water bath?
Now I actually old prune.
You were old prune before. Now you're just pruney.
Yes, but I have saying that say, bee need young flower, not old prune.
I will have a wand up my sleeve.
Magician.
Nephew?
You doing any more wild magic?
No.
You didn't want to randomly cast, fireball on yourself?
No.
All he would have to do is duck underwater and he'd be fine.
It's magical
That
fire.
only gives resistance to fire damage.
Which he
And
bypasses.
which I bypass the resistance.
Mhm.
Right. All right.
Oh, also, I just realized on my character sheet you wouldn't have been able to scare me anyway, Ed, because I'm immune to being frightened.
You're into fear.
I wasn't trying to give you fear. I was just trying to startle you. Those are
Same
different.
thing.
Startlement is not a condition.
In D&D terms, it's the same thing.
All right.
No shenanigans in the water bath?
I mean,
I know how to relax.
I mean,
he just
someone
didn't
did say
like
they were
being in the mud,
shaping
apparently, and that's what caused the shenanigans.
Ed and I are probably going to be shaping water with some figures. I'm going to make like
That
a little
is
Godzilla
probably
figure,
exactly
and
what would be
he's
happening.
going to make like a King Kong figure, and we're going to have them splash at each other.
All right. Go ahead and
Wait.
roll attacks for your water figures to attack each other.
Grandpa and grandkid is what this is, hanging out.
I mean, I could release Splashy.
Are we using spell attack rolls? Well, that's the same anyway. We're both at +9.
Yeah.
What modifier are we using?
Let's just add your proficiency. That way, it's just more simple.
20.
I'm actually going to call forth Splashy.
It'd be a 19 with proficiency.
Why are you wasting that?
It comes back at the next dawn, so it'll come back in the morning. It'll
All
come back
right.
in the
Just
morning.
don't summon the Vikings. Because we'd have to pay for them to have a good time here.
I put now. There's just a random water elemental standing next to me, and I say, "Hey, Splashy, go have fun."
Remind me where the Vikings came from that beat me up?
My horn.
His horn.
Okay.
He calls them from Valhalla. I believe they're already dead.
What item were they? What item was that, Thomas?
The bowl of commanding water elementals.
That's right.
So I have a water elemental standing next to me, and I just say, "Hey, go have fun in the water." He just does whatever he wants.
Splish splash! I'm taking a
If you
bath.
lose control of that, we have to fight it, don't we?
Yes.
Why would I lose
Exactly.
control
Yes.
over it?
I don't know.
No one's going to attack me unless you guys have any dumb ideas to make me lose control of Splashy. I would
Maintain
rather
your
suggest-
concentration, sir. I do not want to get attacked by a water
That's
elemental.
what
while
it is.
naked
Lose
in water.
concentration.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to lose concentration. I'm going to
You
unsummon him
hope.
when
Until
we
Elwyn
leave
throws a
the
fireball
path.
at you.
Hopefully he's not going to be doing that, right, Elwyn? You're not casting fireballs on people right now.
No, fireball would destroy things. There's like paper walls here. That's a bad idea.
Good.
You would
He's
think.
learning.
You would think.
He's learning.
Yep.
Now, if something attacks
Fireballs in
me,
building, bad.
Yes, but isn't one of those fireballs wild magic that he's got no control over?
I
As
mean,
long
that's
as
a
he's not
1 in
shooting.
100 chance that a fireball gets cast on accident.
The way you roll sometimes is probably pretty likely that's going to happen.
Specifically, it's number 7.
All right. So, you Splashy joins in. Do
He's
you?
battling Godzilla and King Kong.
Okay.
He wins.
Yeah, the water elemental does win because,
It's
He
stronger
doesn't-
than a cantrip.
He does a little victory dance.
well, and
He doesn't
Splash,
realize
splash,
they weren't
splash.
real.
he just moves
Oh.
into it and absorbs the water anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think he understands that they weren't real guys.
The attendants are like, wait, weren't you
Oh.
doing Control Earth and the other, or weren't you an Earthbender in the other one, and now you're a Waterbender? I'm very confused.
He's the new
Yes.
Avatar in training.
But Avatar Aang is still alive. That's not possible.
Who are you talking to?
The
attendants.
attendants.
The attendants.
No, I know. Who are they talking to?
Me.
They were talking to Zephyrus because he was the one that did Mold Earth earlier, and then now he's doing.
You really want to have your mind blown?
Don't you dare.
What's
Oh,
Elwyn,
gonna
no
shoot-
fire.
Fireball into the sky.
not
Elwyn,
fireball.
no fire.
wait? Are you doing a fireball or firebolt?
Bolt.
Bolt.
Bolts
Okay.
are free. Bolts
All
are
right.
free.
I'm gonna do.
So wait, you could do fire and earth, or
I
fire
can't
and
do earth.
water. You
Just
can
fire and
do
water.
you can do water and earth
And I'm gonna produce flame.
and fire. All right, there's 3 of them. Do you have the 4th one as well?
I
Oh
cast
wait,
Gust.
wait. If there's a pebble nearby, I can make it lift up with my mind.
Oh, and then I'll gust the pebble.
So you have all 4, and you also have earth. Do you have
Only a
air?
little bit.
I have,
I have-
a way to imitate wind, unfortunately.
He have wind come out his butt.
Well, no, I could do silent image to make something happen. I could
You
make
could also
leaves-
do minor illusion.
Thomas over there can make
Minor
the
illusion
trees
can't move.
rustle in the
Silent
wind
image
and
can.
stuff.
I can make anything dealing with fire change colors.
Well, you can make
So I
leaves
could
rustle
silent.
in the wind.
I could
You can
silent
slam
image
doors
some
shut.
leaves
Oh,
blowing
right.
around,
I can do that with
make it look like I did that. I guess that would be a deception check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
No.
deception.
To see if your minor illusion is airbending.
27.
Oh
Yep.
boy!
Yep, yeah, they think you have all 4 elements as well. Although your earthbending needs work, but
You see, we from faraway land, and we learn little bits from here and there. It's not a lot. We cannot cause earthquake.
I
goodness.
cause a harmless tremor in the ground like an earthquake.
Okay, I say we cannot cause earthquake. I'm mistaken. Thomas' son.
You cause like earthquake. I just slam my foot and just like the whole ground seems to vibrate like an earthquake.
You're not helping my point. You're not helping my point, Thomas. We know little things. We're harmless. Don't worry about us.
I can also breathe fire.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check. Although now with disadvantage because he just said he breathes fire.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
You're welcome.
Deception?
No, persuasion.
Persuasion. That'd be a 9.
Yeah, they back away slowly and...
We will not harm you. We're going to be your best paying customers and your most entertaining. You probably never get to do a spa and a show at the same time.
Thomas, give them a couple more gold.
I give them 5 more gold.
Okay.
Hey, don't spend all my money.
Whose gold are you using?
I have plenty of gold myself.
You give them my gold or
5,000
yours?
Gold. I'll give them 5 of mine.
Well, I
Oh,
realized.
okay.
I was just thinking, what do you reach for Zephyrus's bag?
No,
that is
my
no
gold
longer
is on
there?
my bag.
I told him to
It's
pay
on my
for
bag.
mine, but I didn't say
The
5.
first 3 was from him.
Look, I got
I give them
4,600.
5.
I'm good.
I also have 55 platinum.
I don't have that. I have 20.
Yeah, I will say this. You do, when you reach for Zephyrus's gold before reaching for your own, you do find it missing.
Elwyn, give me Zephyrus's bag.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not here. You appeared in front of me. You tried to deceive me. I know it's not. Give me the bag back.
You lost my things?
He took it.
How do you know?
I rummaged through Zephyr or Elwyn's bag because he put it over to her next to me as he took all his stuff, and I find it.
You would have to assault me to get my stuff. Plus, I have a bag of holding.
No,
You don't have it
you didn't
in
say you
the
put it in the bag
pool with you.
Oh,
You put it-
still
you
have
put
to
all your
hunt it
stuff
down
over
in a
here.
bag of holding.
Well, I go through in the bag of holding and
Plus-
say, "Give me Zephyrus's money pouch."
I'm going
That's
to
how
do
bag of
something
holding
to
works.
stop you before you get to my stuff. I don't know what.
Don't
yet.
make him lose concentration. Just don't.
Please do not.
I'm gonna stop him. Firebolts. Concentration. Water elemental. Naked people. Oh.
Is Corvus naked also?
Corvus
water?
would probably wear undergarments. He's not really used to public baths.
Well, do you still have the Mariner's armor? Because that's...
Yeah, good point.
I gotta wear that in the
Swim in
water.
that.
You're supposed to wear it in
You would have a
water.
swim. You would have a swim speed in the water.
It's a bath. He doesn't need a swim speed.
Yeah,
Hey, I
It's
have
like
a
what?
swim speed now.
What, 10 feet wide?
I have a swim speed with my cloak.
Okay, I have a fly speed.
I have a 60-foot swimming speed, and I can also breathe underwater. So booyah.
Zephyrus doesn't have to breathe.
I just don't have to breathe.
But now I can actually attack underwater.
I've flown so high, Casey's like, can you breathe up there? I'm like, don't need to. He's like, good point.
Did you go into outer space?
He was close.
Well, I mean,
So
I can't go that high.
All right, I figured out the only way I can stop him.
Okay.
Hold person.
Close. Telekinesis.
Okay.
So make a strength check.
I'm probably over your telekinesis weight.
The bag is.
No, not telekinesis. It's like 1,000 pounds.
Oh. Strength
Can you
check?
cast that without your wand? Oh, you have your wand.
I do.
18.
In last episode, what did you guys do?
An ability check.
Oh,
with
wait.
your
We
spellcasting.
attacked each other at the spa.
By the creature's strength check.
Because of course we would.
In the contest.
Yeah, 18.
All right. Well, you get 6 seconds till I can try it again. to
Is it a check or a saving throw?
check.
It's a check.
It specifically say check.
Okay. Do I find his bed? Well, do I find Zephyrus' money pouch in
11.
I would say you're able to
In 6 seconds?
grab it and
You did it?
and hold on to
fighting
it.
against him like
You don't even know where it is, though.
If you put it in the bag of holding, all I gotta do is say Elwin's money pouch in bag of holding.
You're acting like children.
Elwin, with you fighting with him like this, it's kind of incriminating you. It makes it look look guilty. Did you take my things or not?
I'm gonna use telekinesis on you.
On Zephyrus?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Strength check.
I don't do those.
Yep.
Hey, not too bad.
I'll give
Oh,
you
minus
guidance.
1. I think it's too late to cast guidance. 14.
So I successfully telekinesis
negative
you.
strength.
I will lift you up out of the water
Oh gosh. Naked
And-
naked blue man flying.
and onto
That's normal.
Oh, I guess that's true.
into Thomas.
I
You're
catch
throwing me?
him.
What?
I catch him.
You're throwing me into Thomas
Yes.
to do damage.
No.
Okay.
Just into him.
Do I have to roll a dexterity check or something
No,
to catch him?
He's not thrown. He's still within my hold.
Roll a
Yeah,
Zephyrus saving throw.
he's just think of it as like he's floating closer to you. Is basically all it is.
I can float him into him. I just can't damage.
I'll just
It's
grab
cold
him
out here.
on
What
the
are you
floor.
doing?
Can I just grab him by the shoulders and toss him back in the
Nope.
water?
You
Like,
pull,
You
you
can't
pull a man
because-
out of hot water.
No, because I'm using telekinesis. I can actually continuously push you with Zephyrus.
So
oh,
And because I have Zephyrus under my control, I don't
I will-
believe that's a contested check.
well, I mean, it's still pushing against me. Wouldn't it still be contested? Strength check?
No.
I'm gonna shape water and throw water in your face.
I don't know if you can. You're under telekinesis. You
I'm
have to
30
be able to
feet
move
away.
your hands.
I
Yeah.
can use
still
somatic
do your-
components.
So
I just
te-
can't.
so technically
Move.
you are restrained by telekinesis grip.
Yeah, but restrain doesn't stop you from casting spells.
If you need somatic components, then it does.
Let me look up restrained. Because grappled and restrained and stuff are different. Speed becomes 0. Attack rolls have advantage against me, and I have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. I can still move my arms.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, you were able to get Zephyrus's pouch from Elwin's things, Thomas, but you do have a floating naked Zephyrus pushing you toward the wall.
And I
Yeah.
shape water and splash a full cube of water, hot water, in his face.
All right, you splash water into his face.
Stop it!
I was already wet, so
And I
Yeah,
just,
but snap out of it. I do nothing to you.
I'm now just like dodging the Zephyr, the floating Zephyrus that keeps on bumping into me.
I think it probably been 6 seconds. We should do another check.
Yeah, I think it's another check time.
I don't think you're beating that check.
8.
22.
It's not possible for me to get 22. And that 20 would lead me to a 19.
It's contested though. He has to roll bad.
I rolled well, so
Yep, yeah, so for another 6 seconds you are still contested. But
Counterspell.
Thomas does have your money pouch, so there's that.
Thomas, do you have my wand?
Which one? You've got like.
Or
six.
my staff? Or my book?
I reach into the bag, say, "Give me Zephyrus' staff." Get the staff and toss it to him.
All right, you have a
So I'm going to equip the staff of swarming insects.
okay.
I guess. So I have that on me now, at least.
I
All right.
Wait, I need to reattune it.
Oh,
No, you
no.
don't. You've already been attuned. You don't have to reattune it by unequipping.
You can only have 3 items attuned.
Yeah, I don't have any attuned right now because I took them all off. But
Just because you took them off doesn't
Well, they
mean
stay
they're not-
attuned.
They stay
oh,
attuned.
okay, I can leave it attuned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took
You
it
have
off
to
of my
unattune an
attuned when I unequipped it as an active item.
Right.
No. It doesn't do that.
Oh, okay. I'll turn
Well,
it back
shouldn't
on then.
anyway. I'm going to make my voice boom as loud as possible.
Okay.
Oh,
And
you're going to
yell
scare
at
the
Elwin,
attendants.
Yell at Elwin to knock it off. And release him.
All right, roll intimidation. I'll do it with advantage because of the booming voice.
What do I roll against that?
I got a 19 for intimidation.
What do I roll
can't-
against that?
I can't move. That means I can't magically teleport.
Would it be a save? What is
Here.
that?
Let's do a.
Constitution? Charisma.
Constitution? Wisdom? What is
Let's
that?
do wisdom. Let's do wisdom for that.
Is this a magical effect?
No. I'm just yelling at you in a very loud, booming voice to stop.
Okay. 8.
Oh, you're not using your thaumaturgy to boom your voice
I
extra
use
loud.
my thaumaturgy on myself, but it's not like a magical effect on him.
Right. So 8. I think that.
So I'm
You see-
intimidated.
So you were intimidated
You are
by
intimidated.
Thomas. You are slightly frightened of him now.
I mean, I also have my helmet.
I will go ahead and lift Zephyrus 30 feet over the water and then drop him into the water.
You guys are really doing a poor job of relaxing here. Just saying.
Trying to featherfall.
It's in the water. It's not going to do anything.
You're in the water, you're fine.
It will still hurt. It's
It'll
shallow water.
It'll still hurt.
Right, but the ceiling's not like
Oh, yeah.
crazy
Whatever.
high.
It's probably like 5 feet
It would be
off the
like
ground.
it would be
Oh,
like
so I
10
could only
feet.
30 feet.
Yeah, it was
I guess I can fall 10 feet.
into water.
Zephyrus,
water.
you're yelling at me. Or, sorry, Corvus, you're yelling at me too?
No, I'm telling everyone you're doing a terrible job relaxing. I'm not getting involved with this.
I'm trying to relax. I get lifted out of the water by
I will go
foolish
ahead and
boy.
attempt to lift Corvus as well and drop him into the
Okay.
water. 20.
This is strength.
Yes.
Strength
Yeah,
check,
strength.
yep.
Is it a saving throw or
No,
Oh,
strength
just a
check.
Contested check.
So no bonuses besides whatever your stat is.
You rolled a 20?
I did. Well, no, I rolled a 15 plus 5.
Okay. Well, I got a natural 20.
Well, then you're not going anywhere.
Corvus wins.
I waste my natural 20 on a stupid thing. Oh well.
That's on brand for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of is.
I will take my stuff away from Thomas.
Hey, you brought this on yourself, young man.
I'm assuming you're not holding it anymore, so I'm just moving
No,
it away
all I
from
was
you.
doing was getting the bag because I figured you took it, and I found out that you did. So I don't care about your stuff anymore. I put Zephyrus's bag of gold back in his stuff where it belongs.
And the attendants go, all right, time to go outside for a few minutes.
Are there chairs?
Like,
With that,
What's outside?
Are there chairs?
I would say there's like beach chairs.
Perfect. I'm going to sit in a beach chair and then use telekinesis to float myself outside. Like, I don't know, Xavier, Professor X, the King, whatever.
Okay. How fine control is telekinesis?
You can exert fine control on objects with your telekinetic grip, such as
It says
manipulating.
fine control.
So,
It literally says fine control.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm
In
gonna
that case,
and I
levitate.
can, if it's an object, I can lift up to 1,000 pounds.
yeah, you're floating on a chair.
I'm going to levitate over the water.
There's a
naked.
whole trick where, like, you can get a boat
And
all of you jump in the boat and telekinesis the boat away.
Right.
Can I gust to blow myself dry?
Sure.
Or you could just have Belwyn.
I
Sorry,
don't
was
think I
that a
can
no?
dry things. I clean them.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, I would
He's
say your
already-
gust would allow you to be dry.
All right, so naked, floating in the air, blowing myself off, all the water's dripping straight back into the pool. I'm not making a mess. Then I'm going to come down and you said I can just kind of hover right over the ground. I can't do it
Yeah.
up in the air with my
Are the
levitate, but I
doors
can
to
hover over the
outside
ground.
locked and or
Uh,
closed?
I'm going to follow the floating chair man and float myself out too.
They are not locked. They're open.
I'm assuming the attendants are opening the door for us.
Correct.
Are they bringing my stuff? Thomas, can you bring
I'll
my
bring
cloak?
your-
My stuff will be in my lap.
He doesn't trust me.
No.
After today, I wouldn't trust you either.
I
Hey,
would
you didn't
say
give me your stuff to watch over. You're taking care of your own stuff. I got Sapphire. Fine.
Important
Yeah.
question. What's going on with said water elemental?
Oh, since we're going outside, I disperse him.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
Splotchy, back in your pot.
So the water elemental is dispersed,
He is
and
back in
you
his
all float outside to kind of sit
Well,
in the
I
One
chairs.
of the moments passed. I was waiting for Keith to cast a spell that used concentration.
I didn't.
I know. I was waiting for it though.
All I was doing was casting thaumaturgy.
Although
No.
I'd like
Zephyrus,
to know.
real quick, are you going outside still stark naked?
Yep.
He danced in the rain naked. What do you think?
All right. So you go out onto basically the balcony of like this resort, and you're just walking totally naked.
I'm
Floating totally naked.
I'm gonna cast illusion of clothes on my body.
Okay.
Are there other people at this resort other than us?
How do you
Yes.
How are you doing that? Illusion of clothes on your body. Disguise self?
Yeah, I cast disguise self at will.
Okay.
Have other people heard what's been going on in our room?
You did yell with a booming voice.
Yes. People. Well, first
Open
off,
their
they
heads
You
were
up.
threw fire into the air.
there. There are definitely people are wondering what was happening in there, and very confused by it.
They just see 4 people in robes walking out of or 3 people in robes walking out of a room, followed by a man completely clad in metal.
And then also one person not walking but floating outside.
Well, 2
Floating.
people floating.
Oh
2
yeah,
floating.
2 floating.
One in a chair.
I'm gonna
2
be
floating.
And
Hey, Corvus, if you want to look like them, I can carry you or toss you.
You'll have to toss me.
Or would you rather walk?
Where did Corvus go?
he
He
disappeared.
disappeared into the purple mushrooms. That sounds
do
more
it,
like a
guys.
Radagast thing to do.
That does. But I think that's where we're going to end it for tonight. You
We're
you're
not finishing the spa.
Point of order. Last
Okay.
episode we spent the episode either as a sheep or shopping. This one we pretty much did a visit to a spa.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And had a lot of fun in the spa.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun, but if we don't fight something soon, he's going to attack something at random.
That
I've been attacking random things.
Good point.
Yeah,
Yep.
you guys had a water.
Literally each and every one of you. I have made you
At
Roll
least you
straight check.
didn't. At least you didn't make us fight a water elemental.
that is true.
Thankfully.
And
honestly,
naked.
a water elemental would be barely a challenge for us. We'd smush it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're all naked, it might be different. But
Yeah,
I don't have my
it was gonna be
items.
easy.
I could have tossed you your item. I would have just killed it in one or 2 hits. All I
Yeah.
have to do
Well-
is smite it.
Yeah, I would need an item to cast a spell, and I don't have my armor on.
anyway,
All I gotta
With-
do is smite it.
with
I had
that
both,
note,
so I'm fine.
just to kind of let you know, we are canceling right before Christmas one, the 21st. So we're going to be back in January on the 4th with this one. And hopefully it'll be back to its more regularly scheduled programming. But
Same bat time, same bat channel.
yep, pretty much. If you're watching on Twitch, please give a follow, or watching on Kick. That'd be great too. And we'll catch you next time.
Merry Christmas.
All right.
Happy Hanukkah.